Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. It's a little dark in the kitchen this evening, and this video is going to be two parts. It's going to be me taking the duck eggs out and flipping them on their side to get them ready for hatching. I hope I didn't wait too long to do this. I think I should have done it yesterday because they're due to hatch on the 18th and it's the 16th now, so I might have waited too long to do this. The incubator says that it has 3 days left, so I don't know. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe not. Anyway, so that's the first part is tonight, and then tomorrow I really need to plant my snapdragons out, and the weather is perfect. It's very stormy. Well, it kind of flooded again in our yard, and unfortunately today was the first day I was putting that quail that I've been nursing back to health. I put it outside in the chicken tractor, and the rain flooded so quickly. I wasn't home. Haley had dance this evening, and I wasn't here when the storm was happening, and when we got back, the quail had actually drowned. Just that one that was already really injured. It was doing so much better though, so I'm super bummed that it drowned. But the water just raised up so high that it couldn't get away. Anyway, I hate it when sad things like this happen. Unfortunately, it is part of life and part of farming and learning, and so now I'm really glad that I don't have the rest of the quail on the ground. It was one of the things I was debating. I wanted to raise quail on the ground so they could eat pasture, but our pasture does flood quite a bit, and when we get heavy rains, we get it, you know, just about that 2 inches of water build up, but a quail can drown in that because they're very short and small animals. So anyway, that's what's going on, but tomorrow I really need to plant my snapdragons out, and what I found out about snapdragons is that they like cooler weather, so I'm really excited to plant them this fall-ish. It's not really fall quite yet, but the temperatures have come down a little. I don't think we're going to be getting back up into the hundreds. I think we're pretty safe to be in the 80s and 90s here on out, and I think that it's going to continue to just get a little cooler into the 70s, 60s, and then we'll have fall and winter. And so I'm going to go ahead and plant the snapdragons out because they really need to be planted, first of all. Second of all, I think that right now is going to be a good temperature to see if they'll bloom during fall. And they're really getting really big and bushy and pretty. So yeah, they're just kind of taking over that room, and I really need to clear the space out and spread out my herbs because my herbs are also doing really well and growing, and everything just needs a little more space. So it's time to see what happens when we plant the snapdragons out. So that will be tomorrow in the daytime. Right now I'm doing the duck eggs. I'm just going to apologize in advance for the poor lighting in my kitchen. It's not the best light situation. So what you do when you're incubating any kind of eggs, on the last 3 days, you want to pull them out of, if you're using an egg turner. I always use an egg turner because I just do not have the memory or the time to turn eggs every single day. Maybe in a different stage of life where I'm not running kids around all day. And I could remember to actually turn the eggs 3 to 5 times a day, maybe. But honestly, an egg turner is like the best investment you could have. So I use an egg turner, and with any kind of egg that you're incubating, it needs to stop turning on those last 3 days. So let's do this. Ryan can help me, so I don't have to have you at a really weird angle. So here we go. I'm opening the incubator, and oh, I was gonna candle on. I should do that. Okay, hang tight, everybody. I'm gonna turn the lights off.
My flashlight's in there on my desk if you want it.
Oh, I think that one's gonna be too bright.
It might cook them.
Oh, kind of have a funky smell. I don't know if that's the eggs or. No, it's just good. It's not the eggs. Okay. Which one is the incubator? Shoot. Oh well. I'm gonna I'll turn off some lights here. Hang with me. You just don't want to unplug the incubator because it's got time built in. How many days left till hatch day? Why is every light in the house on? That was your cue. Every light in the house is on. Okay.
Unplugged.
Did you unplug the right one?
Yep.
Okay.
We're still flashing, so.
Oh, that's good. Alright, so all I'm going to do is candle each one. If it doesn't look like it's growing, we're not putting it in here. And I'm just going to lay them down in here. So, let's look in. Oh, I think that looks about how it should. Completely filled up. The egg should be completely filled up and dark, which it is. So, I'll lay it down. There's a little movement there. So that one's for sure alive. And if there's not any movement at all, that's okay too. There doesn't need to be any movement at this point because they might be laying very still, finishing absorbing the rest of their yolk. Oh, that one's cool.
Looks like it might be a pretty good hatch.
We can hope. Oh, that one's doing great. I can see it. I'm going to go ahead and lay this one this way because most of its air pocket is that direction. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it the way. Same with this one. I'm going to turn it on its side like this. Okay. Ooh, that one's... It's pipping! Oh no! Is that pipping?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. It's hatching early. Well, I wasn't ready for you, little duckies. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Ah! Should not be hatching yet. Okay, I'm gonna make this quicker. It's hatching and alive and it was turning. I don't even know how it's still alive. What the heck? Ah. Early bird. Ha! Early bird.
Gets the worm.
Oh, that one looks funky. It's hatching too. Okay. Well then, I wasn't expecting an egg to be hatching.
Half more chicken eggs.
They're all paping. I'm supposed to have the humidity way higher than it's at. Good thing it's been raining. Alright, this is pretty crazy.
They are all getting ready to, huh? It looks like some are further
look
along.
at that one. That looks so cool. I've never seen eggs at this stage because I never opened the incubator at this stage. This is not how I would have planned it. Kind of interesting though. Okay guys, next time I will be more prepared, I guess.
Their little beaks are all getting ready.
I know, their beaks are ready and I'm hoping I'm not turning them to a... I don't know. I guess ducks gotta be prepared if there's a storm and their little nest gets blown away or whatever. Maybe they're more hardy than chickens. I don't know. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna turn the light on. I'm gonna take a picture of that one. Look at it.
Oh, look at it. It's bumping around.
Okay, I gotta get, I guess you can't see it. Can you take a picture of that while we're looking here? It's right, yeah, that little circle. Let me focus it. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I saw another one moving over there too.
Alright, well, I gotta put the lid on. Looks like we're gonna have some babies. And I wasn't ready. What's the humidity at?
Great, she's gonna be up all night
No,
now.
I'm not. I'm super tired. I can't stay up tonight. Okay. I gotta put more water in there. Oh my goodness. I'm stressing. I did not expect that to happen that way. Okay, always on your toes. 30%. Okay, I gotta wait and watch the humidity and make sure it gets up to about 65%, but apparently that duck doesn't mind that it's not 65%. We did just have a heavy rain, so it's more humid in the air than normal for us. For other people in the country, it's probably like not that humid for you, but for us in Arizona, it's pretty humid. All right, I'm gonna wait and wow, I'm gonna have some ducklings in the morning probably. Never hatched a duck. Okay, so it's showing my humidity at 55%. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to try and get it up to 65%. Obviously they're happy because they are hatching, but really I think it was the rainstorm that brought that humidity up. Normally the humidity would be around 45%. If we hadn't had that rain, it would have been about 45%. There it is. It's looking pretty cool. I wonder how quickly it will hatch. Chicken eggs usually take about 8 hours from this point, so I'm not going to wait up for it, but it will probably be hatched by the morning. I'm going to wait and make sure that the humidity gets where I want it. 55 is pretty good. I don't really want it to be higher than 65. I mean 65. Higher than 65. So in between 55 and 65. Look, there's totally eggshell on the counter from where that egg was pipping in my hand. I cannot believe that. That is so crazy. It's just hatching right away. It's like, I don't mind being in the egg turner. I'll just hatch right here. I'm going to show what's going on with the duck eggs. None have hatched yet. I am a little bit worried about it because I pulled them out in the middle of pipping, which I normally would never have ever touched the eggs during that stage of hatching. So we're just going to see what happens. I am hoping that they hatch, but understandably if they don't because I disturbed them. I can't believe they were hatching while in the egg turner because they were turning and they're not supposed to hatch until Thursday. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're going to hatch early. So anyway, let's see how they're doing. I guess that one has made some progress. It's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can shine a flashlight on it. That's the one that is currently pipped. And I'm thinking a few will be soon to follow. So you can see that it has definitely cracking, but I don't know. I am definitely not going to be opening the incubator to see. It's at 64% humidity, so that's exactly where I'd want it. When I woke up this morning, it was at 60, so like I was saying, all of this rain we've been getting has really boosted the humidity in our air, so I really didn't need to add very much water to those water wells down there. I can't wait to see what color these ducklings will be. My friend who I got the eggs from had ducks of all colors, and I'm excited to see what the babies look like. I hope they hatch. Okay, today I am planting these snapdragons outside. I have a lot. They are bushy, They are also, they're a little bit spindly, so I'd like them to get out so that they can have more space to branch off. Some of them are blooming. I gave one to my daughter for her fairy house. And it's really pretty. So this is her little fairy house. Anyway, I have quite a few that need to just go out. First, I'm going to be putting on a hoodie. It's not very chilly outside, but I'm going to be putting a hoodie on so that the mosquitoes, see this one's blooming already, don't get me. Anyway, I'm going to gather up all of my snapdragon plants and bring them out to the flower garden. I also really need to weed it, so I will be weeding first and then planting second. I didn't get as much done as I wanted. Emmett was not taking a nap today. He is being pretty stubborn today. So I am gonna just have to call it a day where I'm at. I did not get the snapdragons put in. It's going to storm again tonight, and I'm not sure if I should leave them out. I think I'll bring them back in the house. But let me show you the weeding that I got done so far. I got all this front section weeded, so I still have 2 more sections to weed. Like I said, I did not get nearly as far as I planned to on this project, but I've got to call it a day. I'm gonna bring those snapdragons back inside because I can see another storm coming. So I'm gonna bring these guys back inside and hopefully get it done tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a lovely day. If you've already subscribed, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you have not, please, we would invite you to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day. Bye.